to you from the P&H Cafe in Memphis, Tennessee. This is You Look Like. What is up, Memphis? I'm your host, Tudge Weezy, and this is You Look Like. Let me explain this game to y'all right quick. We got two comedians locked in a battle of insults, but the only rule is you gotta start with You Look Like.
You look like you like to go on ghost tours.
You look like the hardest motherfucker at hot yoga.
Winners take home the crown. Losers go to the mirror of shame. Let's meet our contenders.
My name is Charlie McMullen. I'm from Colorado originally. I'm high most of the time. Pretty much everybody I've ever known has told me at some point that I look like Kevin Smith. And then a couple years ago, I lost a bunch of weight. And the first time someone said, "Hey, you look like a skinny Kevin Smith," I was like, "Yeah, I do."
My name is Richard Douglas Jones. While I was at work, somebody jumped off the roof and killed himself. My coworker and I found the body. Later on that day, my girlfriend of 3 years decided that she didn't want to be with me anymore. When you find a dead body and your girlfriend dumps you, your productivity goes down at work, so then you get fired. And I decided that it was either gonna go to do stand-up or groove a nice groove in my couch, maybe even fuse together with the cushion.
Charlie, are you ready for the first round? Looking like you stopped growing that day, let you out your bubble.
Ready?
Richard, you ready? Looking like your pull-out game on leak.
Let's do it.
Y'all go ahead and shake hands. All right, y'all, let's count it down. 3, 2, 1.
You look like a middle-aged teen wolf.
You look like a clone of James Earl Jones, but the last of 100 where they're scraping the side of the container.
You look like a hipster hobbit.
You look like if Marcellus Wallace did look like a
You look like you were breastfed till you were 7.
You look like you jerk off just to lie to your Fitbit.
You look like you have multiple swords hanging on your wall.
You look like a baby who doesn't know he's a baby.
You look like a grown-up version of the kid that Foghorn Leghorn tried to teach how to play baseball.
You look like post-chemo Jordan Peele.
You look like Kevin Smith shrunk in the wash.
One of these guys are going home, so let's find out who that will be tonight. All right, so if y'all think Charlie should move on to the next round, y'all make some noise. But y'all think Richard should move on to the next round, y'all make some noise. Richard is moving on to the next round. And Charlie, you gotta ride a Harley to the to the mirror of shame, man. Shame, 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 shame.
You look like a character written out of an earlier draft of Silicon Valley. You look like Wolf Blitzer's ungrateful son, Spencer Blitzer. In fact, you look like you have a soundproof basement you call the Situation Room. You look like you've bought tickets at a Lilith fair price.
If y'all thought that first round was wild, the second round is about to be you throwing your own back at the gorilla. Let's meet the contenders!
My name is Shornima Casey, but I just go by Casey because it's easier. I met this guy who was German and Tunisian mixed and really cute, and we on a boat under like the entire Milky Way. You could see it, and it was a double orgasm just for nature and for him. And then while we were someone stole his passport. I don't know if it was worth it for him. I can't be sure about that.
My name is Sammy Anzer, and besides being a comedian, I also am a high school teacher. Being a teacher, I really like the power. It's like telling an 18-year-old with a prison record that they can't have the bathroom pass is like, but don't tell my principal I said that, seriously.
This is gonna be a very cultural match. Let's go ahead and get straight to it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go ahead and shake it up. All right, this y'all favorite part. 3, 2, 1.
You look like you've bet on the outcome of a monkey fight.
You look like Church Camp Drake.
You look like you shoplifted candy once and you almost got your fingers chopped off.
You look like olive oil cocoa butter.
You look like your dowry was 2 sheep and a Ford Fiesta.
You look like you could show me a whole new world.
You look like you tell people what country you're from and then you have to show it to them on a map.
You look like you think you have haters.
You look like for 12 cents a day.
Oh, man. Hey. I feel like we just took a trip around the world in 30 seconds. All right, so if y'all think KC should move on to the next round, y'all make some noise. Y'all done? All right, let's get this thing moving. If y'all think Sammy should go to the next round, y'all make some noise. It looks like somebody about to keep it coming. Let's keep it coming with KC. KC stands for keep it coming. Sammy. Shame.
You look like it's a confusing time during the holidays. You look like you don't say okay, you just say dead ass. You look like you got your second call back for an audition with ISIS. You look like you're not sure which minority box you check off.
All right, it's the third round and it's going down for the crown, y'all. All right, let's hop straight into this. Are you ready, buddy?
Let's do it, buddy.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Go ahead and shake hands. Yes. All right, y'all. Count with me. 3, 2, 1.
You look like you know somebody that died in a panda attack.
You look like your head is someone's cheek.
You look like you're still not comfortable wearing shoes.
You look like cops know you by name because you call them so much.
You look like you could crack a coconut with your feet.
You look like you watch hentai for the storyline.
You look like Mowgli from the Jungle Book.
You look like you joined the Freemasons to make more black friends.
All right, so if y'all think Casey deserves the crown, make some noise. All right, if y'all think Richard deserves the crown, y'all make some noise. KC is taking it home tonight. Don't try and trade that in for valuable goods.
This reminds me of home.
All right, and I'm your host, Tub Weezy. This is You Look Like. Good night, everybody.
You look like a disgrace. You look like everything your father said about you is absolutely true. You look like old man Urkel. You look like you're either trying to hold your breath or you're just fat. Watch where you step, I farted. You look like you can always see past tomorrow.